Hello, my beautiful people. Thank you so much for being here today. I'm super excited for this video because I was sitting and thinking while I was at work, I was like, I have this stuff to do when I get home. I've got to go to the store. I've got to do this. Oh, that reminds me, I've got to do that. I didn't have like a whole house cleaning thing to do, but I was like, okay, this is kind of like homemaking motivation. You know what I mean? And sometimes when you think of homemakers, a lot of times, at least in my mind, I think of just women who stay at home. They take care of their children, they take care of their family, they take care of the house, right? Well, not all of us are like that. A lot of us have jobs outside of the home, yet we still have to take care of our house, when we get home. So that still does make us a homemaker. Am I wrong? Please tell me if I'm wrong, but that's, a working homemaker is what I can think of. So this is just kind of like my working homemaker day, and I wanted to bring you some Monday motivation, or if it's Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, whatever day it is, just to let you know that you don't have to do everything all the time every single day. You feel me? I know that I have mentioned this quite a few times throughout my videos because I like to be open and honest with you guys about what I get done, what I don't get done, what I want to do, what I don't want to do. Not everybody on the internet is perfect. Not everybody that has a cleaning channel has a clean house that's perfect 24/7. It just does not happen. And I know that I have said this 1,000,000,000 gajillion times as well, but I get new subscribers and new friends that come over and watch these videos every single day. So just in case one of you have not heard this, I do work outside of the home, and I do have children, but they have moved out. They are older. They're 25 and 26. My oldest son just had my first grandchild back in November, so that takes up a lot of my time too. I just don't have all day every day to come home and make sure that my house is clean. So what I like to do on a daily basis, not every day, because I'll be honest with you, sometimes I come straight home, I get my little Walmart moo on, I get me a snack, and I get in the bed. I play with the dog for a while. I make sure he's fed. I take him out, that and the other. But then I just get in the bed, and that's where I stay until I get up the next morning. Also, if you hear that big truck outside, I apologize. People in my neighborhood have 0 sense whatsoever. I mean, they got to know I'm in here doing a voiceover, right? Anyway, so I don't always, every single day, come home and clean. But there are things that need to be done every day. Like today I had to go to the grocery store after work, so I wanted to, get that stuff put away. I try to get my kitchen clean every day. It does not always happen. It doesn't. But this is the space that I feel like harbors odors and smell and germs and stuff like that. So I try my best to do it as often as possible. So I wanted to make sure the dishes got put in the dishwasher. I wanted to clean the sink out, wipe all of the countertops off. I thought about making dinner this night, but I didn't. And that's because, if you guys don't know, my man, but we're just going to call him my husband, okay? He's pretty much my husband. We've been engaged for God only knows how long. We've been together for 12, 13 years. We are, 40s, 50s. He's not my boyfriend anymore. We're together forever. So we're just going to call him my husband. Anyway, so he works on a second shift job, so he doesn't get home till like midnight. Sometimes I feel like it's just not worth it for me to cook a dinner because who's going to eat it? Me. And then I'm going to put the leftovers away, and then he's going to get up and he's going to forget there was leftovers in the refrigerator, and then the day after that he's not going to eat it. I guarantee you he's not going to eat it. So I try to kind of plan those things on when I know he doesn't have like a lunch at work the next day or a manager's dinner or something like that. But sometimes I will, and then I'll take the leftovers for myself and take them to work. But on this day, I decided not to. I did, however, when I went to Walmart, I picked up some switch plate covers. You guys know that we painted not too long ago, and we have like these silver brushed nickel, I guess they're called, switch plate covers pretty much throughout. I think I actually got most of the ones in the living room replaced when we painted, but I still had some in the kitchen that I wanted to do. And I got what I thought was the correct ones, but not all of them were, and you're going to see that. Because I don't know, I feel like it's just more cohesive if they're all the same color. But now that I've realized, I think they're called GFC outlets. They're square. They're not like octagony round like normal ones are. I have a couple of those in the kitchen that did not fit. So I'm just gonna have to take those back and get the other ones, which is completely fine. I still have a couple in the hallway and a couple other ones throughout like the bedrooms and things that I need to replace. I'll get to that at some point. That's not my main focus, but I actually just happened to be going past that aisle in Walmart when I was there earlier, and I was like, oh, let me just go ahead and grab some while I'm thinking about it because I will never remember again. And there you go. That was just my day because I knew that I wasn't going to get the right ones. I should have taken a picture of them or something like that, but I didn't. But they look so much better. I'm glad that I got at least the ones that you can really see out of the way. Also, I did want to say, yes, I do have my shoes on. I know somebody somewhere at some point is going to say, why are you wearing your shoes in your house? Well, for one, it's my house. For two, if you've not been here to listen to me gripe, moan, and complain about this linoleum and carpet, you know that it's done anyway, okay? It's not going to make a big difference if I have my shoes on in the house or not. And on this day, I felt more motivated, like if I still had my shoes on. You guys already know that if you come through here and you watch one of my videos, 9 times out of 10, I haven't had a shower. I've got either sweatpants on, sweatshirt, a muumuu, God only knows what I've got on. It just as long as I got something on, right? I'm not always perfect, and it's, it is what it is. But on this day, I felt like if I did not keep my clothes on and my shoes, it was going to be one of those bed days. You know what I'm saying? Speaking of bed days, have you guys seen, I think I've seen it mostly on TikTok. I know I say that a lot. But anyways, there's this thing going around now, and they call it rotting, like ROTTING. And it's basically, I was like, y'all ain't doing nothing new. I've been doing this half my life. But it's basically like where you get yourself settled somewhere, like either the couch or the bed or something like that. You get everything that's going to make you comfy, cozy, and, like drinks, snacks, your phone, your charger, your favorite blanket, a book, whatever. And you just veg, like you literally just rot where you're at. I think it's so funny because I'm like, I think I coined that many years ago. But anyways, there's nothing wrong with that, okay? There's nothing wrong with coming home and relaxing, taking care of yourself, taking care of your mental health. If you need a break from, the world, your job, your thoughts, your children, your dog, your man, your wife, whatever, you owe that to yourself to take that break, because I guarantee you, if you don't, you're going to end up with so much anxiety like I do. It's just not good for you. It's not good for your mind, your soul, your physical health, none of that. So I just wanted to kind of just spread the word. I mean, you guys probably already know this, but everything doesn't have to be done every single day. You know what I mean? Just do what you can. If you want to come home and do 30 minutes worth of, chores or picking up around the house or whatever, then that's fine. Make it the best 30 minutes of your life, okay? That way you feel like you have done something, you feel accomplished, and stuff got done around your house, It doesn't always have to be pedal to the metal all the time. All the time. It doesn't have to be. Like this little area right here, I have been on myself for months to clean this out. You guys know that I have a problem with wax melts. I'm always buying them. And while I was at the store, I was like, let me grab this little basket, okay? I'm going to put them all in this basket so they're not just jammed in there and falling out every time I open up this door. I decided I was going to go through them, do just like a quick little declutter. I ended up getting rid of probably 5 or 6 that may have only had like one little cube left in them, or that I realized that I didn't really like the smell, or some that have just gotten old. So I did declutter just a little bit. It took me just a few minutes. I wish I would have measured this little area because, surprise, surprise, my basket did not hardly fit, but we made it work. And I only got one just for that reason, and I'm glad I did. I mean, I guess I could get another one for the bottom. It'll fit. I mean, you'll see it. It'll fit. It's not the greatest, but it is what it is. And I think I paid like $1 for that thing. You can see my frustration. But yeah, I only got one. And that's okay because I'll just go back and get another one. I was able to get them to where they fit, it's perfectly fine. Anyways, at least I went through them. At least I decluttered it, and it doesn't look like a hot mess in there anymore. They're just in that little basket. The bottom shelf still is holding a few for me down there. I'll probably get another one of those because it works just fine. I just couldn't get anything, put in there higher than the top of that basket. You know what I'm saying? See, there you go. Then I had like 2 baskets worth of clothes to do. I'd actually washed and dried a ton of clothes the day before, and I was not folding them. By the time they got done, no, I was not going to do it. So I knew that I needed to come home and get this stuff done because that does make me feel bad, like digging clean clothes out of a basket to get ready for work in the morning. I don't know. It makes me feel some kind of way about myself. Also, I'm not one of those people that are like perfect folders. I don't have company that comes over here. I'm not going to fold up all my towels the exact same way. Hell, none of them even match. So it doesn't even matter. As long as they are washed, dried, folded, and put away, that's perfect for me. Even like, see, like my little moo-moos there, I didn't even bother to tuck in my little pockets because I don't care. Once it gets folded, you're not going to see it. Why does it matter? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Some people might be that way. I'm just not that way. And it's okay. I'm just not going to put that much stress on myself. It's just not worth it. I feel like as long as I have a clean towel to offer somebody, then that's all that matters, Speaking of clean towels, my bathroom. Ugh, there is like a funk coming from that bathroom. And I went and cleaned it just the other day, and I don't know where it's coming from. Honestly, I think it's something like in my bathtub drain, because sometimes when I get one of those little hooker things, you know what I'm talking about. I call everything a hooker that I don't know what the exact name of it is. Anyway, the little hooker things that you put down into the drain and then you pull all the hair out, because my hair is, we've had this discussion. So I do that like once every couple of weeks, and I can pull out probably 3 pounds of nasty hair, and it's got like conditioner in it, and it's just gross. I'm not going to get into it, but if you've been there, right? And it kind of smells that way. I don't know if it's like a mold or a mildew that gets collected down in there, but last night I poured some bleach down the drain, and that seemed to help a lot. But I don't know, like, should I get something really industrial, to pour down in there? I don't know. I don't know if it's that. I don't know if it's something around like the bottom of my tub, or maybe the bottom of my toilet, because it seems like a lot of the caulking that is around the base of my toilet and my tub has started to just kind of like erode away. This house, again, is like 25 years old. Everything's original. Things get worn. You know what I'm saying? So I think one day this weekend, I'm going to do a top to bottom, corner to corner, deep clean of that teeny tiny little bathroom, and see if I can help with that. I don't know. I'm going to get a bunch of stuff and see if I can make it shine, Make my girl look good and smell good, because it's gross in there. I don't know what it is. I'm thinking that's what it is. It kind of has like a mildewy smell. I don't know. It might be, it might not be. I might go ahead and go out and find me a new liner as well. Maybe a new rug. I don't know. I'm feeling fancy in there. I still haven't even repainted that bathroom yet. And I'm not going to. I'm just not. I'm not going to till we get the floors done, because that's just ludicrous. I'm just not going to do it. But it desperately needs to be done. My office needs to be decluttered and cleaned. That's got to be like a weekend thing, because ain't going to happen. It is not going to happen on a day that I'm at work during the week, because y'all have seen it. And if you haven't, you're lucky. I mean, it's awful. That's like a product of anxiety and depression all in one behind closed doors. You know what I mean? Because this is the only space that is really mine. You know what I mean? Like, nobody else comes in here. So I don't know how to explain it, but I feel like, okay, if my mind is chaotic, it's going to be chaotic in that room. You feel me? Like, I have just crap everywhere. It needs to be decluttered. Things need to be thrown away. It's just, and I can just easily shut the door and nobody else sees it. So nobody knows what's behind the door. Y'all know what it is. Y'all seen it. It's awful. It's literally my depression room. But I need to get in there, and I need to desperately get that clean, because it's not helping my mental status whatsoever. okay? But we have been having some really nice weather lately, and that is helping my mental status tremendously. Also, if you guys don't follow me on Instagram, you should. But if you don't follow me on Instagram, I also think I've mentioned it here before, but every other Saturday I get to keep Milo while they go to work, and it is the best thing for my soul. Like the absolute best thing for my soul. I love every single minute of it. It makes me feel calm. I don't know how to explain it, but she's the best thing that I never knew that I needed. And I'm so extremely, extremely happy. But the last thing that I wanted to do on this day was give Bodhi a good brush. This little vacuum brush thing, oh, you guys, it's heaven. I don't know if it's the time of the year that he's not shedding right now. I don't know. But I've also been trying to do this at least once or twice a week, and it has tremendously helped with all of the dog hair that's in my carpet, on my floor, floating through the air. It has helped so much. I promise you, it's helped so much. You guys have to check it out. I will try to link it in the description box below. But yeah, this has become part of my cleaning routine because I know that if I get it off of him, then it's not everywhere else. And it does. It helps me out tremendously. Also, we are loving this new TV stand. I absolutely love it. If you guys didn't know what it looked like before, go ahead and check out the last video that I uploaded. It was in there. But yeah, that's pretty much it. After we got Bodhi vacuumed and all that good stuff, we got a bunch of kisses, and we loved it. But he got himself a little treat, and yeah, that's pretty much it. But I want to say thank you so much for being here. I want to give you some motivation to do something today. If you don't feel like doing anything, then don't do it. That's fine too. But thank you so much for being here. Make sure to come back for another video. I love you and I appreciate you so much. Subscribe if you haven't already. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Love you. Bye.